In Brooklyn, his grieving father spoke exclusively to Fox 5.
A few days ago, a young man named Jaquan McKinley was in Bed-Stuy while sitting in his car.
If you was in a field with my son and you talk about him like that, I feel away because I know that you went and did that when he was alive.
The story of Jaquan breaks my heart. His story tests my spirit, and we must do better for young people like him.
On Saturday, February 5th, 2022, just hours before his passing, Jaquan McKinley, known as Chii Wvttz, made his way to an Airbnb in Brooklyn's Bed-Stuy neighborhood. The location tucked away off Lewis Avenue was the set of a new music video for his song, Watts. The small apartment was filled with Chii and his crew, their energy high as they crowded into the space, pointing finger guns at the camera and battling it out on Xbox, playing Nets versus Blazers. But the lyrics Chii delivered were anything but playful. The video opened with Chii.
Yo, get the likes up, you heard? Get the likes up.
Repeatedly chanting, DOA, 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 a reference to his Bronx gang, Sevside, before he turned his attention to an even more chilling subject, rah rah, rah rah. These words, said with an air of mockery, referred to Raji's, Ramon Gil Medrano, an affiliate of the YGs, a rival Bronx gang. Raji's had been hit in the back of a cab just months earlier, and Chii had taunted his passing in his lyrics before. In Wvttz, he continued to taunt, delivering lines that left little to the imagination, bragging about the beef between the groups and the ongoing gang rivalry. In the second verse, Chii escalated the tension, rapping about the passing of Raji's with cold finality. Got caught in the cab, and that little passes away. Stupid, got his head fried. By 2 a.m., Chii left the Airbnb to film another scene for the video. According to the police reports, 2 gunmen pulled up in a car. One fired from the front seat, the other from the back, hitting Chii twice in the chest. The shots rang out, shattering the calm of the early morning. Chii was rushed to Woodhull Hospital, just minutes away. But despite the frantic efforts of emergency staff, he was pronounced deceased at 2:30 a.m. The city had claimed another life, a rising star silenced before his time. To understand the tragedy of Chii Wvttz passing, one must first understand the life of Jaquan McKinley, a young man whose story was just beginning to unfold. Born and raised in the Bronx, New York, Jaquan grew up in a neighborhood where challenges were plenty, but so were dreams. The streets of the Bronx, both harsh and vibrant, shaped his worldview and ignited his passion for music.
What was a big misconception about Chii?
That he was just a drill rapper. You know what I'm saying? He was actually a cool dude. Anybody that really knew Chii, they know that he was a...
Yo, wait, what's happening? Why this shit jumping like that?
Family-oriented dude, you know what I mean? He'd protect anybody, you know what I mean? So he wasn't... See, it's crazy because the ops is supposed to make him look a certain way, vice versa. So, I mean, the people that really know him know what I'm saying? He was a good dude.
Yo, bro, what the fuck, bro?
From a young age, Jaquan was drawn to the rhythm.
I know I should have probably started over the fucking what's like, god damn it. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this real quick. This probably help. Hold on. Give it 2 seconds. It's dragging it right now, B. First day back, that's what you do to me, P. My friend, I said to myself, should I restart the computer? Oh no, my bad, y'all, my bad. He was right here, right?
See, they know that he was a family-oriented dude, you know what I mean? He'd protect anybody, you know what I mean? So he wasn't... See, it's crazy because the ops is supposed to make him look a certain way, vice versa. So, I mean, the people that really know him know what I'm saying? He was a good dude.
From a young age, Jaquan was drawn to the rhythms and beats that
Nah,
Go through
gang,
his
I paid
community.
the bill,
Music was
gang.
more than just a pastime.
I'm telling you, I paid
It was
the
an
bill.
escape and a form of expression inspired by the burgeoning.
Yo, it's probably, hold on. It's probably the, what's the name? Let me see something. Hold on. Let me see if it played better over here. Hold on. It's probably the, what's the name, B? I paid the bill, gang. I'm telling you, I paid the bill, bro. On Baby Jesus. I paid the bill, yo. Nah. I know Optimum. Fucking Verizon. Let me see if it runs smooth over here, cause I be what it be doing sometimes. And let me close some of these windows.
Another aspiring rapper was also in Brooklyn. His grieving father spoke exclusively to Fox 5.
A few days ago, a young man named Chii Wvttz.
Alright, this one look like it's moving better. Hold on, this one look like it's moving better, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
Bronx, both harsh and vibrant, shaped his worldview and ignited his passion for music.
What was a big misconception about C.I.?
That he was just a drill rapper. You know what I'm saying? He was actually a cool dude. Anybody that really knew C.I., they know that he was a family-oriented dude. You know what I mean? He'd protect anybody.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? He'd protect anybody. You know what I mean? So he wasn't... See, it's crazy because the ops is supposed to make him look a certain way, vice versa. So, I mean, the people that really know him know what I'm saying? He was a good dude.
From a young age, Jaquan was drawn to the rhythms and beats that echoed through his community. Music was more than just a pastime. It was an escape and a form of expression.
Can you imagine, bro? I spend this goddamn money on this goddamn PC. This shit can't handle playing YouTube videos.
Inspired by the burgeoning drill scene in New York, he adopted the stage name Chii Wvttz and began channeling his experiences into his lyrics. Chii Wvttz was a rising star in the Bronx drill scene, a hyper-local variant of the drill music genre that had evolved from Chicago's streets in the early 2010s and made its way to New York. The Bronx sound is defined by high-tempo rapping, mostly about real-life situations, set to speed up, melodic samples and scuzzy, sliding 808 bass lines. Chii wasn't represented by a label, though he was taking meetings in Miami and Los Angeles.
You said that you found out that Chii allegedly had a body or whatnot?
That's what they say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really know what's what, but you know, people always gonna put perceptions out there, this and that.
Yeah, even with King Von joint, they
always
a lot of bodies after his death.
After a person died, people gonna say any and everything about you. So, you know, I don't know what's right, what's wrong as far as that. Like, when it came to him really enacting in the street, I was a father that didn't approve of it.
The name WVTTZ, pronounced Watts, paid homage to an LA neighborhood, while CHII, pronounced C-High, signified his affiliation with the Crips, a notorious street gang. C-High was specifically tied to the DOA 700, or Sevside, a smaller Bronx gang whose territory extended around East 187th Street in the Belmont neighborhood. Their rivals, the Young Gunners, or YGs, controlled territories near the River Park Towers, a looming housing complex by the Harlem River. Both groups had rappers who used their music to chronicle life in the Bronx, with their feuds often spilling from the streets into their lyrics. C-High's drill music was raw and reflective of the street life surrounding him. But despite his hard-hitting persona in the rap world, he was still an unsigned artist. According to his girlfriend, Jamera Ingram, C-High was making moves, attending meetings with labels in Miami and Los Angeles, hoping to sign a deal that would elevate his career. Yet, his past clung to him. Chii Wvttz wasn't just another face in the crowd. He was a rising star whose tracks resonated with many who shared similar struggles. Songs like Geeked, showcasing his energetic flow, and amassed millions of views on YouTube, signaling that he was on the cusp of something big. 2 nights before he was hit, Chii Wvttz found himself grappling with a storm of emotions, staying with his girlfriend and her mother in the Bronx. Chii's thoughts drifted between a fractured family and his uncertain future. His father, Perry Williams, lived in North Carolina with a new family, while his mother, Naomi, had been displaced by a fire and was living in temporary housing. The physical distance from his parents seemed to mirror an emotional one that weighed heavily on Chii's mind that night. The young rapper's mind was filled with questions that had no easy answers. What awaited him?
Yo, who the fuck was that? Who the fuck is this?
Rapper's mind was filled with questions that had no easy answers. What awaited him in the afterlife? Did his parents truly love him? These were the thoughts that consumed him just hours before his life would be taken on the streets of Bed-Stuy. Despite the challenges that came with his environment, Chii Wvttz aimed to use his music as a beacon to tell his own story, as well as shed light on the realities faced by many in his community. His lyrics delved into the themes of struggle, ambition, and the pursuit of a better life. In a world that often seemed stacked against him, music was his solace and his hope. His popularity grew, so did the pressures and dangers that often accompany rising fame in the drill scene. Yet, Jaquan remained focused on his goals. He had plans, big ones. Record deals were on the horizon, and there was talk of tours and new collaborations. The future looked promising for the young artist, who had so much more to share with the world. Chii Wvtt's journey was more than just a personal quest for success. It was a testament to the potential that exists within the communities often overlooked. His story was one of talent meeting opportunity, of a voice emerging from the noise to make itself heard. Tragically, his life was cut short before he could fully realize his dream. As news of Chii Wvtt's passing spread, shockwaves rippled through the drill music community and beyond. Social media became an outlet for grief, as tributes poured in from close friends, fellow artists, and even city officials. Chii Wvtt's father spoke out, placing blame on drill music itself. "The drill is the devil's music," he stated in an emotional interview, echoing the fears of many parents who have lost their children to street violence.
The drill is the devil's music.
The day after Jaquan McKinley's passing, the Bronx was draped in a steady drizzle, mirroring the somber mood of a community still reeling from the tragedy. Jamira Ingram, Chii's girlfriend, sat in the passenger seat of a car, live streaming her grief to the world on Instagram. Her braces flashed as she lit a spliff and scrolling through the endless streams of comments that poured in. Chii's music played softly from her phone as messages from followers ranged from rumors to outright disrespect. As Ingram pulled up to a sidewalk vigil for Chii, the rawness of her emotions was palpable.
Yo, who the fuck is this? Who is this?
She kept the stream going, engaging with both the well-wishers and the hecklers. She bristled at the disrespectful comments, but refused to let them silence her. With a steady hand, she arranged candles and straightened a poster board tribute to her boyfriend, her grief laid bare for all to see.
How you be feeling when, you hear your son in the song?
It depends on who made the song. It's crazy because you could catch me on a day where I'm alright today, and I hear the song and I laugh at it. Then you catch me on one of them days when I'm feeling away about stuff in general, and then, I'll shoot back at you. But when I hear certain people, if you was in the field with my son and you talk about him like that, I feel away because I know that you went and did that when he was alive.
On February 10th, 2022, newly elected New York City Mayor Eric Adams took to the stage to address the tragedy. In a tearful 13-minute speech, Adams lamented Chii's passing and called for action. "We need to save future Jaquans," he urged, pushing for investment in housing, education, and jobs.
So this is what caused this, man. I got him pushes for removal of drill music from social. Got shadow ban. Wow, so that has something to do with that. Wow, I got him pushes for removal. Let me see. Oh shit. Wait, hold on, y'all. What? Those things are
I
connected.
had no idea what drill rapping was, but I called my son and he sent me.
My bad, guys. My bad. I sat there and did that like I'm not on live. Like I'm just by myself sitting there doing research. Yo, so yeah. Basically, the death of Chii Wvttz, you know, caused this. You know, it sent a shock. Like, you know, the article that I read earlier through Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, so much to the point where Mayor Eric Adams was even speaking on it. Look.
Some videos, and it is alarming.
A gritty form of rap with songs and viral dances made to celebrate local murders.
The violence is infused in the music.
2 drill rappers have been murdered in New York City so far this month. The story of 18-year-old Jaquan McKinley, known as Chii, brought Mayor Eric Adams to tears Thursday.
The story of Jaquan breaks my heart. His story tests my spirit.
McKinley was shot and killed leaving a recording studio in Bed-Stuy Sunday morning. On February 1st, 22-year-old Tajay Dobson, known as T. Woo, was killed in a drive-by shooting in Canarsie, just hours after securing a record deal.
There have been lately a number of shootings of known rappers, some very known with good careers right in front of them.
Aisha Sekou runs Street Corner Resources in Harlem. Sekou says her organization is increasingly responding to shootings, stabbings, and beatdowns that are carried out in retaliation for drill music songs that brag about local murders.
There are calls to action in the music, on the grave, to smoke on the grave of someone.
Hot 97 DJ Drewski recently said he'll no longer play what he calls diss music on the radio. But rapper and Brooklyn native Fabio Foreign defended drill this week, saying it's not.
Wait, what did that guy say? Yeah, he lied. I remember when this whole thing was going down, everybody was like, yeah, no more, look, we're going to stop playing drill. No more drill, we're not going to do drill anymore. My nigga, the next week, drill.
But rapper and
he lied.
Brooklyn native Fabio Foreign defended drill this week, saying it's not the music killing people. Mayor Eric Adams told Pix 11 today he's focused on the social media sites where drill videos can rack up tens of thousands of views.
We're going to ask these companies, we're going to ask them for good corporate responsibility. This is contributing to the violence that we're seeing all over this country.
The mayor is also calling on prominent rappers to step up and step in.
I am meeting with some of the top known rappers. We have a meeting set up where we're going to sit down and really bring in the rappers and show how this is impacting and is causing the loss of lives of young people like them.
Tamsin and Corey, so many of the drill music videos we found on social media today were simply too graphic to show on the evening news. Mayor Eric Adams said if former President Donald Trump can be removed from Twitter, he certainly believes that many of these violent videos can be removed from social media as well.
Oh shit. But yeah, guys, so that whole situation was, you know what I'm saying, you know, the cause of that was because of, you know, Chii Wvttz death. It's really interesting.
As a way to prevent more senseless passings, but his comments quickly took a controversial turn when he aimed his critique at drill music itself, describing the genre as one that used music as a challenge in social media posts. Adams highlighted the connection between drill lyrics and real-world confrontations. These posts bled out into the streets, he warned, raising the idea of censoring drill-related content online.
I didn't know Jaquan, but his hit me hard because the more I found out about Jaquan's story, the more I saw how many times he had been failed by a system that is supposed to help boys like him.
In the days that followed, Adams even suggested that platforms like YouTube could remove drill-related content, much like they had with Donald Trump's post after the Capitol riot. His comments set off a firestorm, igniting a long-standing debate about whether hip-hop lyrics glorify ongoing beefs or merely reflect it. The conversation wasn't limited to local officials. Soon, The Daily Show host, Trevor Noah, devoted a segment to the subject, showing a photo of Chii grinning in his Children's Village Hawks basketball jersey. Noah struck a balance, acknowledging the creative freedom of artists while also questioning the tastefulness of some drill lyrics. "Why do you gotta make songs dissing a deceased rival?" he quipped. "It's not like God's up in heaven like, we were gonna let you in, but little Trey bodied you so hard." Noah's remarks encapsulated the ambivalence many felt. Drill music, with its raw portrayal of street life, walked a fine line between art and provocation.
The story of Jaquan breaks my heart. His story tests my spirit, and we must do better for young people like him.
Despite Adams' impassioned plea, a mayoral crackdown on drill never materialized. It became clear that any attempt to censor the genre would be practically impossible without the cooperation of major platforms like YouTube or Columbia Records. And while the NYPD had long investigated drill rappers' gang ties dating back to the de Blasio administration, there was no formal mandate to target the genre specifically. Police have not yet arrested anyone in connection with Chii Wvtt's hit. Rest in peace.
Until now, they have not arrested anyone when it came to Chii Wvtt's hit. Until now. Until now, people. There was something else I wanted to show you guys. I believe it was an interview with Chii Wvtt's pops. And the cops is like, I believe he said the police said that, what did they say? That he had a body on him or something like this. Let's see. I'm saying Chii Wvtt's had a body on him. Look. Real quick. Check this out real quick. Nah, y'all wildin'. Nah, see? That's bad work right there. What's good? My ad blocker not jinking?
So where was? Do you remember like exactly where you was at when you found out the news and stuff, man? Because I know that's tough, man.
I was sitting in the living room on the couch like this right here.
Yeah. You was
watching
down here in North
Center.
Carolina.
I was down here sitting in my house watching Sports Center. You know what I'm saying? And salute to Jamara, his girlfriend, had called me and told me, you know, he had got shot and she was on the way taking him to the hospital. Yeah.
Now I know this is a sensitive topic, you know what I'm saying, but I seen you talked about on the other interview. You said that you found out that Chii allegedly had a body or whatnot. That's what they say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know, I don't really know what's what, but you know, people are always gonna put perceptions out there, this and that. Yeah, even with King Von joint, they always a lot of bodies after his death. After a person died, people gonna say any and everything about you. So, you know, I don't know what's right, what's wrong as far as that. Like when it came to him really interacting in the street, I was a father that didn't approve of it. Yeah. So I really didn't want to know too much, you know what I'm saying? If I heard it, then it's something different. I'll chastise him about it, talk to him about it. But as far as really wanting to know, I really didn't want to know too much because I know what the streets do. Most definitely. Yeah, so my thing was trying to keep him away from it. Yeah. So you already know exactly like what is kind of behind, or you don't really want to talk? To be honest to you, I really don't know what is behind. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in limbo. I'm still trying to find out who, what, when, and why. So, you know, I really don't know nothing about it. So are you confident you think they'll eventually find who did it? You think that, you know? The way the world running and the way these little boys out here talk, yeah, it'll pop up. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Without a question. You got to remember, these little boys is committing adult crimes. They don't know until they get in front of that federal judge, and the judges start saying 790,000 months. And then you go back and look at your calendar, and it's forever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe that a lot of these kids is going to hold that water to do the rest of their life in jail. So somebody's going to say something. Yeah. Yeah. And I seen that you was saying, like, yo, when you first heard his music, you was kind of like, dang, you snitching in your music type stuff. Yeah. Do you feel like in this generation, you think it's because of Instagram, YouTube, and all that stuff, it makes it easier for the kids to, you know, snitch on themselves, tell them stuff like, I wouldn't blame Instagram and all that stuff. I blame the person that's actually recording the song. You know what I mean? Because the platform is the platform. It's there for a reason, just to, you know, promote whatever, you know what I mean, media, whatever. But when you actually get in the studio
and your management allow you to get up there and say, I killed the whole world, I blew up this and did this and did that, did this, and put that to the world. That's crazy.
Yeah, so you feel like the manager, right? Like, especially if it's
the labels.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that opinion right there? See how Watts Pop said that, you know, instead of blaming the platforms or anything like that, they should blame the managers, the people who put them in the studios, let them record this type of music and put it out into the world and everything like that. What do you guys think about that?
The labels is what they, you know, and I don't want to talk bad about all the labels because I got little ties with them and they cool, but I know a lot of the label people that they encourage, this is what they want, you know what I mean? They cool with it because it's what's being, you know what I mean? But I also have some label people that I talk to that don't really want to deal with it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Behind the, you know, the problems that come with it.
Do you feel like drill music is kind of dying down?
I feel like it's evolving, it's changing. You know what I'm saying? You know, every generation, everything got a wave. You know what I'm saying? Everything got a wave. So I think it's mutating. It's just gonna go to another group of people. Like, you know, you got certain artists that's coming out now that's keeping it alive.
Yeah, that's what I wanted you guys to see. Him speaking on that night and everything like that. Now, what I'm hearing, right? Basically, when it comes down to this PJ Glizzy guy, right? And I'm not gonna front. There was this I think before he went in, he dropped this mixtape. I was listening to that mixtape for a little minute. But look. This PJ Glizzy guy, right? They're sitting there saying, right? They're saying like a lot of things about him, right? And I wanted us to check out this video real quick. Let me sit there and see if I can find it for us. I'm saying a couple of things about this guy, and I just want us to check this out real quick. Yeah, I believe EBK Tino at it. Yeah, let's check this out. Look, check it out, guys. Are we on the right one? We should go to the
Snitched on what? Yo, bro, nobody. Yo, bro, you told them.
Yeah, we should probably go to this one. Let's go to this one. Go to this one. Like this PJ Glizzy guy, you know, if everything that they're saying about him is true, seems like he's a very busy guy.